What if I told you that the coffee empire we know today as Starbucks almost didn't exist? That this global giant with over 36,000 stores in 80 countries started as a single tiny shop in Seattle? And that the man who transformed it into a household name was once told his vision was impossible? This is the untold story of Starbucks, a tale of passion, perseverance, and the power of a dream. Buckle up, because this journey is anything but ordinary. Our story begins in 1971, in the heart of Seattle's Pike Place Market. Three friends, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker, opened a small store selling high-quality coffee beans and equipment. They named it Starbucks, inspired by the first mate in Herman Melville's classic novel, Moby Dick. Back then, Starbucks wasn't a coffee house. It was a place for coffee purists to buy beans and brew their own at home. But little did they know, their little store would one day change the world. But here's the twist. Starbucks as we know it almost never happened, because the man who would transform it wasn't one of the founders. Enter Howard Schultz, a young executive who joined Starbucks in 1982. During a trip to Italy, Schultz fell in love with the vibrant espresso bar culture. He saw coffee as more than a drink. It was an experience, a place for community. He dreamed of bringing that magic to Starbucks, but when he pitched his idea to the founders, they said no. Can you imagine? Schultz had a vision that would revolutionize the coffee industry, and the founders didn't believe in it. But Schultz didn't give up. He left Starbucks and started his own coffeehouse chain, Il Giornale. And in 1987, he got his chance to buy Starbucks and turn his dream into reality. The 1990s were a time of explosive growth. Starbucks went public in 1992, and by the end of the decade, it had stores across the US and even overseas. The introduction of the Frappuccino in 1995 was a game changer, attracting a whole new generation of coffee lovers. But with rapid expansion came challenges. By the early 2000s, Starbucks had lost its way. Critics said it had grown too big, too fast. The magic was fading. In 2008, Schultz returned as CEO to save the company he loved. He closed underperforming stores, retrained baristas, and refocused on the customer experience. It was a bold move, but it worked. Starbucks was back, stronger than ever. Today, Starbucks is more than just a coffee house. It's a global phenomenon. With over 36,000 stores in 80 countries, it's the largest coffee chain in the world. From the pumpkin spice latte to the mobile app that lets you order ahead, Starbucks continues to innovate. And with its commitment to sustainability and ethical sourcing, it's not just serving coffee, it's making a difference. But the story of Starbucks isn't just about coffee. It's about the power of a dream, the courage to take risks, and the resilience to overcome challenges. It's a reminder that no matter how big the obstacles, anything is possible. So, the next time you sip your favorite Starbucks drink, remember the story behind it. From a single store in Seattle to a global empire, Starbucks is proof that with passion, vision, and a little bit of magic, anything is possible. What's your dream? What's the vision you're too afraid to chase? Take that first step. Because if Starbucks can do it, so can you.